well, what up, man? This is gonna be a rambling, a rant about life in general, about my life status right now, my life status right now to this point. You know, I had to realize certain things the hard way when it comes to dealing with people. You know, don't get me wrong, man. I don't care who likes me, who don't likes me, or whatever, man. It shouldn't matter. But you got people out here that the ones I came across too, I met motherfuckers that when they first saw me, at first sight, I'm just minding my own business, da 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 da. And you got, I met some people that actually see me by first sight. I know, first of all, I never seen this person before. I never met this person. I never seen this person in my life. But once some of those people saw me, they started to frown up. They start to mean mug. And I'm thinking to myself in the back of my head, like, wait a minute, what did I do to this person? I don't know this person. But anyway, I'm just minding my own business. And then sooner or later, you know, I realized that the reason why they frown up at me, or the main reason why that they, didn't like me in the first place, is because of certain reasons, so and so, so and so. But then I began to realize that once I found out what the reason was, and if the reason is very ridiculous or very petty to the point that I can't rock with this person, then you know what? So be it. So fucking be it. Because I realized that life is too short for the bullshit. Life is too short for the bullshit, man. Because I met people who didn't like me over ridiculous claims, over major ridiculous claims, to the point that, man, I can't hang out with this person, or I can't forgive this person, man. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I just leave that person be to his or her own devices. You do your thing, I do mine. Because the reason sounds so fucking stupid. It is so fucking retarded that you was willing to start a fight with me all because of some bullshit petty ass reason like that. You know what? You do your thing, I do mine. Fuck making peace, man. Because I'm tired of being I am so tired of being the bigger person. I am so tired of being the bigger person, man. Just leave. Get the fuck out of my sight. I don't want to see you no more, man. Y'all didn't care for me, man. Guess what? I don't care for y'all. I mean that. And the reasoning why motherfuckers don't like, when it came to me, I realized, like I said before, some of the reasons, well, actually, a lot of the reasons were bullshit. A lot of the reasons didn't make any sense. A lot of the reasons were very fucking ridiculous. It did not make no motherfucking sense. It was so super ridiculous, man. It was petty. It was nonsense. It was like, oh my god. You meant to tell me you dislike me because of something like that? And it made me realize that, no, I would not be the bigger person. No. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck your thoughts. Stay the fuck out of my life. Because life is too short for the bullshit. Because if you're willing to dislike me over some bullshit like that, then we don't need to make peace, man. We don't need to do all that bullshit, man. That's just me. I may sound like an anarchist at heart. I may sound like an anarchist at heart, but I'm just being real to myself, man. I'm just tired of being a bigger person. You know what I'm saying? People talk, oh man, be the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? Just take it on stride. No, I'm not taking shit by the stride, man. I'm not taking it on the chin, man. Now fuck you. I'm gonna protect my chin. Fuck you, and I'm going to protect my motherfucking chin. I'm gonna block that shit, and I'm gonna redirect that shit towards you. Some people talking, oh man, you're gonna have so many enemies. I'm like, motherfucker, listen. Life is too short for the bullshit. And when you become real within yourself, when you have a backbone, when you don't tolerate the bullshit, you're going to have enemies. That's just natural. You're going to have enemies because you're not going to stand for the fake shit. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. Fuck them and feed them beans. Fuck them with a broomstick. To hell with them. Because I realize, man, the more real you become, man, within yourself, listen, The more comfortable you are in your skin as a human being, the less and less love you receive. Because a lot of these motherfuckers ain't real within themselves. They're cowards. They don't know how to be real within themselves. They was never taught how to know who they are. So when it comes to me, I'm still learning who I really am as a human being. And by doing that, I'm more comfortable within my own skin because I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not afraid of expressing who I really am as a person because it's me. Everything in this, listen, man, everything that makes up me is inside of me. And I realize that, listen, I'm not the same like everybody else, man. Everybody's not the same as everybody else, man. Everybody is uniquely different. Your likes is not my likes. Your dislikes is not my dislikes, man. Everybody has a way of doing it, has a way of doing things. Everybody has a way of thinking about certain things. Everybody has a way of looking life differently. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, we're all uniquely different, man. It's just that we need to develop a certain respect and tolerance for other people's beliefs, for other people's way of living, I should say, way of living. You know, as long as it doesn't violate natural laws, as long as it doesn't violate, like certain natural laws, like when it comes to pedophilia and all that shit, then it's all good, man. So when it comes to killing people, when it comes to killing innocent people, or when it comes to messing around with little children, pedophilia, that's different. That's different. But other than that, man, just respect each other's lanes, man. We need to respect each other, man. We need to respect each other's lanes and what we do in this world, man. That's all. But I'm just tired of being the bigger person, man. So I'll just take it in the chin. What was that? Turn the other cheek. I'm not gonna turn shit. I'm not going to turn shit. If you don't like me, all too bad, man. Fuck them and feed them beans. And once I find out the reason why you don't like me or whatever, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, especially if if I find out what the reason is, and if the reason is very petty, very, very, just for the bullshit, I'm not gonna deal with you, man. I'm not gonna deal with you because I'm tired of being a bigger person. Because it's like, how can you dislike a person and you don't know who the fuck that person is? I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand when it comes to vibes. I understand when it comes to vibratory frequency. Like when you sense something about a person, and if it doesn't feel right within your soul, within your spirit, okay, I get that. I understand it to some degree, but that's not always the case. It's just that motherfuckers, I don't know, man. It just is what it is, man. You just got motherfuckers that just don't like other motherfuckers, and it just is what it is, man. You just got to move on and live on with your life. But when it comes to me, man, I dealt with that, for most of my life. That's why I always stay to myself for the most part. And once I realized the reasons why they didn't like me, I realized that the reasons were very minuscule, very little, very petty, and it was so fucking ridiculous, man, to the point that I didn't want to, make peace with that person. So I just wanted that motherfucker to stay the fuck away from me because I'm tired of being a bigger person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of being a bigger person, man. That's just me. Because being a bigger person is not always the best option. Sometimes you just gotta say, fuck that motherfucker and just go on about your life. And like I said, and I'm not trying to listen, man. And when it comes to these religious motherfuckers out here, man, listen, I'm not trying to downplay their religion, but when it comes to God, man, hey, man, it just is what it is, man. There's some things I'm not just gonna tolerate, man. And if God wants to punish me for it, then so be it. I'm gonna stand on my truth, man. I'm gonna stand on my truth. So listen, man, I'm not Jesus. They said follow Jesus. I mean, we can listen. I can listen. When it comes to the Bible, when it comes to the story of Jesus, I respect Jesus. I really do. I really fucking do. But damn it, I'm not him. I'm not Jesus. I'm not from his descendant. I'm not from his blood type. I'm not from his. I'm not from his blood lineage, man. I'm not from that. I'm not from that dude's blood lineage. I'm not related to him whatsoever. I respect him, but damn it, that's not me. I can't be Jesus. I cannot be Jesus. I can respect what he's done, in the Bible or whatever. But when it comes to actually following his example, I can't do that because I'm not him. I'm not made to be him. I wasn't born to be like him. That wasn't my chosen path. I had to create my own path. I had to create my own path. And my own path is saying, fuck these motherfuckers. That's all I can do. Just fuck them. I don't want to deal with their bullshit. I don't want to deal with their nonsense. Because it's so fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking petty. And it's so full of nonsense. To the point that I'm tired of all the bullshit. But shit, man, that's all I gotta say about that, man. That's all I gotta say. It's just that right now I'm just tired of all the bullshit. I'm getting older. And people say I might be bitter, so be it. Excuse me. I'm not bitter. Maybe I come off as bitter, but I'm not. Am I jaded? To some degree, I really am. Because of all the bullshit that I've been through with people, so-called family and so-called friends, and stupid-ass strangers. I'm tired of all the mess. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm not, my tolerance is damn. Man, my tolerance, oh Lord, it's not so good because once I sense the bullshit, I just leave and don't come back. My tolerance is very thin. Sometimes I just want to be left alone. No, for the most part, I just want to be left alone now. I just learned my lesson when it came to people. That's all. I was always a cautious person, but now, man, I'm more like a hermit. I'm more like a hermit now, man. And you know what? Being a hermit has its advantages because number one, you're not involved in a lot of drama, and number two, you have a low tolerance for bullshit, and number three, you have the ability to be by yourself. Those are those are the quirks of those are the what you call those this is a word I'm using, but those are the benefits of being a hermit by being to yourself, man. And you know what, too, man? What got me along on this journey of being a hermit is because, like, deep down, for the most part, I was always an outcast. I was always a loner. And being a loner for most of my life, being an outcast for most of my life, helped me to become a hermit. It really did. It really did help me to become a hermit, man. It really did, humble me to live this lifestyle. And you know what? I'm grateful for it, and I'm glad for it. Because dealing with humans, man, it just I don't really be bothered with. Because I realize that people are fake and phony. They will betray you. You know what I'm saying? In the top, they will betray you in a New York minute. It's just that I realize that humans ain't no good, and I just need to be by myself, man, for the most part. But that's all I gotta say about that, man. Sure, that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much, and have a good day.